Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join us in singing the national anthem.
Please be seated. Good morning. My name is Mark Meyer, and I'm proud to be the principal of Hampton Bays Elementary School. Let me first begin by thank you. Let me first begin by thanking some of our special guests from our Board of Education, our president, Mr. George Lehman, Trustee, Mr. Craig Tufano, Trustee, Mr. Chris Katz, President of our PTA, Ms. Liz Constantopoulos, our Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Joanne Lowenthal, our Assistant Superintendent, a familiar face, Mr. Andrew Albano, Ms. Denise Romano, my Dean of Students, and Dr. Victoria Siegman, our Director of Curriculum and Instruction. I'd also like to thank our friends from the American Legion for doing so much for the school throughout the year. Thank you very much. And someone who tore herself away from Regents Week to be with us. Regents exams don't mean much to you now, but they will soon. Miss Linda Anthony. Every graduation or moving up ceremony reminds me of the late President Reagan. who just passed away a little over a year ago. When President Reagan was still governor and running for president, he was flying to a late-night campaign appearance with longtime aide Mike Deaver. Staring out the window of the plane, then Governor Reagan said, "Mike, you know what I love best about this country?" "No, Governor," was Deaver's reply. "Mike, I love that anyone down there can be up there with us if they really want it." Who from the 6th grade class will get the chance to fly in Air Force One? Only the members of the 6th grade class have the answer. Every member has the opportunity. As you leave Hampton Bays Elementary School and move into secondary school, it's more important than ever to remember what your parents and teachers have taught you while here. Mark Twain gave great advice. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that. But the really great make you feel that you too can become great. I know that your secondary school years will be fulfilling, challenging, and rewarding. Go forward confident and ready to meet the challenges ahead. Always remember the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, who said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." It's now my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Miss Joanne Lowenthal.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joanne Lowenthal, and I am very, very proud to be Superintendent of the wonderful Hampton Bays School District. I am extremely proud of the work the parents have done in order to prepare the students who are sitting before us today, and proud of the work that all of our staff members and everyone associated with the schools, and obviously students, the work that you have done from kindergarten until now to get you ready to go on to the next phase of your education. A commencement ceremony, a graduation, a moving up ceremony is a time for an educational community to come together to reflect on what brought us to this point, what experiences getting ready for school, kindergarten years, 1st through 6th grade, are remarkable, that you want to hold on to and that you want to learn from. It's a time for us to come together and plan for the next phase. And parents, let me tell you, there are 2 time periods in a child's life, and I'm sure you know this already, that are extremely remarkable. There's a tremendous amount of growth that goes on from birth through age 2. And those of you involved in that know what I mean firsthand right now. The second time period that is absolutely critical and full of roller coaster rides are the middle school years. And your children have started those years, and the next 2 years will take them through that process. They will be exciting times. The Board of Education, the staff members, the administration are committed to making the next years very exciting for you, very special ones for you. As Mr. Meyer said, you hold some of what will happen up there in your own hands and hearts. What you bring to the experience in 7th and 8th grade will yield what you take from it. Have a great time, be kind to your parents, and parents, congratulations, and thank you for doing such a great job with your students. Good luck, students.
And now our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Andrew Albano.
Good morning, Mr. Meyer. I want to thank you for inviting me to give out the Triple C Award today. But before I do, I would like to say a few words. First, congratulations to you 6th graders for your successful completion of your elementary education. It's a very special ceremony for me because you and I began here at the school together. You as kindergartners and me as your principal. Together we've been through many changes here at school. Some good and some not so good, but changes nonetheless. Guess what? Life is full of changes. Some good and some not so good. But lucky for all of us, one thing doesn't change, and that's the love of your parents. Your friends will come and they will go. But it's your parents that will stand up for you, stand by your side, and be loyal and faithful to you throughout your life. Please never take them for granted. And always find the time to hug and kiss them. And most importantly, thank them for all that they do for you. Good luck at the secondary school next year. And remember this acronym, KISS. K-I-S-S. Keep it a safe summer. Thank you. And now, the Triple C Award. The New York State Attorney General Eliot Spitzer sponsors this award, which recognizes character, courage, and commitment of New York's hard-working students. So it's my pleasure and honor to present the Triple C Award to Kamari Lewis, and Deborah Collins. Thank you.
Next will be our New York State Controller Award from Dr. Victoria Siegman.
Good morning, everybody, and congratulations. I'm pleased to have been asked to present the New York State Controller Achievement Award. The student receiving this award has demonstrated academic excellence and potential for leadership. The student excels in academics and has devoted a significant amount of time to helping the school and the community. And I am delighted to present this award to Connor Press.
And for our outstanding physical education students, Mr. John Pega.
Good morning. I am honored to present the New York State Association for Health, Physical Education, Recreation and Dance Outstanding Physical Education Student Award. This award is intended to recognize the outstanding efforts of one male and one female student graduating from elementary school. The selection criteria included a concern for health and wellness, fitness levels, attention to the personal living skills and value, statements encouraged by the physical education program and our school in line with the New York State learning standards and the SAVE legislation. This year's recipients are Rachel Muller, if you were at field day last week, you got to see Rachel run, you know that she's not only the fastest female, but she's the fastest human being in the school. This year's male recipient is Robbie King. Thank you.
Good morning. I've been asked to give the award for the President's Awards for Educational Excellence and Educational Improvement. Before I do that, I'd like to read a letter from President Bush that the recipients of the awards will receive. Congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. I join your family and friends in applauding you as you're recognized for your achievements. One of our nation's top priorities is to ensure that all Americans have the knowledge and skills they need to compete and succeed in the 21st century. By working hard in school, you've taken an important step toward building a better future and realizing your full potential. The lessons and values you learn now will guide you throughout your life and help you become an active and responsible citizen. I commend you for your success. I also encourage you to continue studying, making healthy choices, and helping your neighbors in need. By setting high standards and working hard, you can achieve your dreams. Your energy, hope, and idealism can help make our nation stronger and better. Mrs. Bush and I send our best wishes. George Bush. The first award is the President's Award for Educational Excellence. The criteria is that the student must have an average of 90 or better and demonstrate high motivation, initiative, integrity, intellectual depth, leadership qualities, and/or exceptional judgment. And I'm happy to say that that award goes to Thomas Agolia. These are all of that one, right? Tabitha Einert. Stephanie Atkin. Jessica Batista. Cameron Booth. Jamie Brown. Melissa Burns. Deborah Carlin. Zachary Katz. Giorgio Christo. Matthew Constantopoulos. Ashley Crane. Emily Davis. Joseph Dixon. Jesse Eaton. Rafael Fajardo. Dylan Flynn. Paul Galiski. Taryn Joslin. Robert King. Abigail Craycar. Rebecca Lehman. Kamari Lewis. Tasha Mangle. Maddie Martin. Valeria Martinez. Rachel Muller. Alexandra Pandolfo. Connor Press. Shauna Reardon. Rachel Reed. August Silberg. James Tran. And William Newman. The next presidential award is the Award for Educational Achievement. This award is given to students who show tremendous growth, demonstrate unusual commitment to learning and academics despite various obstacles, show outstanding growth, improvement, and commitment or intellectual development in particular subjects such as English, math, science. The first student is Joshua Bard. Andres Carton. Tanya Cortave. Amanda Corwin. Martha De Jesus. Stephen Dunn. Sapphire Galicia. Kaylee Hatcher. Susana Hernandez. Adam Horton. Joseph Intamaggio. Riley Jackson. Charles Jacobuskas. Robert Lyota. Molly Jane Maitland Walker. Christian Marte. Corrine Melton. Sean Murphy. Brianna Oakland. Matthew Phillips. Priscilla Quiroz. Jonathan Rodriguez. Mateo Salazar. Natalia Cerna. Michael Tomeo. Lucy Zitsamitila. Matutes Robel. Before I go, I have one more presentation to make that isn't on your program. In 1998, our graduating class was in kindergarten, and I happened to be teaching kindergarten at the time, and I distinctly remember the day that I got my class roster. One name struck me immediately. It was Matthew Constantopoulos. My first thought was, how in the world am I going to get this child to write his name? It didn't even fit on the name tag. But lucky for me, he came in knowing how to write his name. Lucky for Hampton Bays Elementary School, he came in with his mom. Liz immediately started out as a class mother. Stay over here because I want you to give it to your mom. Liz immediately started out as a class mother. She's worked tirelessly for the students in our building and is currently finishing her second year as our PTA president. Liz has modeled good citizenship to all of our children, and we wanted to show her our appreciation. It says, "You never stand so tall as when you stoop to help a child." To Liz Constantopoulos, with great respect and appreciation for her undying commitment to the students of Hampton Bays Elementary School. Give your mom a hug.
Okay, it's my pleasure to introduce for the American Legion Award, Commander Frank Pierre.
Good morning. I'm Nick Lombardi. I'm the adjutant, and I just wanted to say one thing about Frank Pierre. Frank Pierre was a graduate in 1950 of this very school. So I don't know if anybody else remembers it. Frank Pierre and Stuart Andrews was presenting the awards for at least 10 years. We'll do the presentation, and the American Legion was founded in 1919 in Ponquag, on Ponquag, near the Coast Guard Station. Thank you.
In 1950, this was the high school, excuse me, the high school, and we graduated the largest class in Hampton Bays history at that time. 21, 11 girls, 10 boys. So the Legion is here today to present the Spencer D. Jackson Memorial Award. The award goes to a boy and a girl, and a runner-up boy and girl. This award is presented in honor and memory of Hampton Bays Legionnaire Spencer D. Jackson, a World War II veteran and a former Hampton Bays High School graduate who cared for children and long advocated children's programs in our community. The award is presented to boys and girls of the Hampton Bays Elementary School graduating class who have shown the highest level of development in the qualities of leadership, honor, companionship, and academic potentiality. Ms. Sue Andrews now give out the award.
This certificate of distinguished achievement, which Mr. Pierre has just mentioned. Are these in the right order, I hope? Ashley Crane. There's your certificate and a little check that goes with it in the middle. Here, Ashley. Thank you. Wasn't sure they were in order. Paul Galinsky. Congratulations, and there's your check and certificate. Keep up the good work. For him too? Yeah. I'm sorry. How? I got him reshuffled. Excuse me. The honorable mention certificate goes to William Humans. Congratulations, and the check enclosed. Okay. And last but not least, Rachel Reed. Thank you. Congratulations, Rachel.
Now it's our turn, boys and girls. Okay, to my class, you know, I'm so proud of you. And you're just all sheer perfection. Okay, so you ready? My first award will be for the most improved. I have two of them in my class. The first one is for Carlos Cumbe. The next one is for a boy who was in my 4th grade class, and he was in my class again this year. It's Haroon Karali. Now, best attendance, I have two also. Rebecca Brainard. And Derek Hahn. My class, please stand. Gerardo Ezofefa. John Barzola. Jessica Batista. Raymond Boyd, he's absent. Rebecca Brainard. Ashley Crane. Carlos Cumbe. Martha DeJesus. Joseph DeLuca. Joseph Dixon. Stephen Dunn. Rafael Fajardo. Bianca Fontemboa. Derek Hahn. Haroon Karali. Rebecca Lehman. Joseph Marino. Valeria Martinez. Andrew Maurizio. Corinne Melton. Michael Moncada is absent. Alexandra Pandolfo. Michelle Rayner. Christina Scandole. Julia Schneider, and Frank Simons. My class, stand, turn and face the audience. We congratulate you, the class of 2005. Boys and girls, please be seated. I'm now going to introduce a man who needs no introduction, Mr. Jocelyn.
Good morning, everyone. Believe it or not, I am truly at a loss for words on how much I will miss my class this year. But I did discover one interesting accomplishment that they all did. From the first day of school in September, when my class trudged up the steps to my room, to the last day this Friday, when they will bound down the steps to the open arms of summer, and all the days in between climbing up and down the steps for classes, my class has achieved the ultimate goal of climbing up and down the Empire State Building 20 times. Class, as you continue climbing the steps to success next year in junior high, keep in mind these thoughts. Think good, be good, do good, and most of all, make your parents proud. Goodbye, class. Now for my perfect attendance awards. The first one goes to Abigail Crakar. My other perfect attendance award goes to Lucy Tizamatikla. And while Lucy is up here, my most improved student for the year is also Lucy Tizamatikla. Now, Mr. Joslin's class, please rise. Melissa Burns. Deborah Carlin. Andres Carton. Anthony Cassis. At this moment, I would like to invite Trustee Chris Katz to present the next diploma. Zach Katz. Emily Davis. Raphael Ellers. Abelardo Esquivel. Sean Forsberg. Ricky Green. Kaylee Hatcher. Angela Havens. Colby Herbst. Luisa Herrera. Joseph Intermaggio. Charles Jacoboskas. Abigail Crakar. Christian Marte. Victor Miranda. Tabitha Mintz. Mateo Salazar. Lucy Tizamatikla. Ryan Wozniak, Matt Robel, and William Yeomans. Will my class please rise and face your parents? Congratulations to the class of 2005. Please be seated. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. Neidiger.
Good morning. Thank you, parents, for all your support throughout the year. You have amazing children. My class, you know how I feel. You guys are very special to me, and I know you guys are going to do amazing next year. Easier to stand in front of children than it is adults. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge a couple of children. First, for perfect attendance, here every day, Jonathan Rodriguez. I have a second one that would have been here every day except for a long day in the sun, and the fact that he shows up 30 minutes every morning for the last 2 years he's been in my class, Ryan Lynch. For this year's most improved, Cesar Gonzalez. I have one more, and that would be Jonathan Rodriguez. My class, please rise. Jamie Brown. Matthew Burkhart. Alicia Fuller DeSantis. Cesar Garay Gonzalez. Susana Hernandez. Adam Horton. Anthony Imperial. Riley Jackson. Robert King. Kamari Lewis. Ryan Lynch. Molly Jane Maitland Walker. Vanessa Martinez. Johan Moralanda. Christian Merez. Haley Payne. Ana Reyes. Betsy Reyes. Jonathan Rodriguez. Michaela Roan. Jessica Simmons. Michael Tamayo. August Dilberg. James Strand. My class, please rise. Face the audience. Congratulations, class 2005. Please be seated. And now, Mrs. Otati.
Mrs. Hampton.
Good morning. This year has been very rewarding. The students have been a joy to know and work with. Each student has demonstrated outstanding effort throughout the year. I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge them for their hard work and achievements. I would also like to thank the parents for your help at home and for all of your support in everything we have done and accomplished this year. I thank you for the wonderful memories. First, I'm going to call up my perfect attendance, and that goes to Tanya Cortave. My most improved student is Jorge Martinez. My class, please rise. Thomas Agolia. Joshua Bard. Cameron Booth. Stephanie Brennis. Giorgio Cristo. I'm going to have Liz Constantopoulos, our PTA president, awarded to her son, Matthew Constantopoulos. Tanya Cortave. Amanda Corwin. Evelyn Diesler. Michael Dignas. Jesse Eden. Logan Egner. Paul Galiski. Jorge Martinez. James McDonald. Giancarlo Meza. Sean Murphy. Brianna Oakland. Daniel Patino. Priscilla Quiros. Shauna Reardon. Maria Reyes. Natalia Cerna. Andrea Watson.
Dre.
My class, please stand and face the audience. Congratulations, class 2005. You may be seated. And I'd like to introduce Mrs. Schulte.
Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Girls and boys, thank you all for a wonderful year and for all the memories that I will have and often think of. I have often talked to all of you about respecting each other and being accepting of all the differences that make up every one of you. Be kind and thoughtful of each other and never give up on trying and doing your best. I really will miss all of you. Parents, I wanted to thank you all for your help and support and for sharing your children with me, for this was a really short year. Congratulations, class 2005. I have 3 awards to give out right now. The first one is for perfect attendance to Elizabeth Ramo. The best attendance award is for Rachel Muller. The next award is for the most improved in my class, and that is for Robert Lyota. Would my class please rise? Tabitha Einert. Stephanie Acton. Natalie Escobar. Luis Esquivel. Dylan Flynn. Sapphire Galicia. Gabriela Gonzalez. I would like to ask Mr. Joslin to come up and give his daughter, Taryn Joslin, her diploma. Robert Lyota. Tasha Mangle. Maddie Martin. Rachel Muller. William Padawano. Matthew Phillips. Connor Press. Elizabeth Ramo. Sean Rayner. Rachel Reed. Kimberly Rodriguez. Alicia Rydberg. Michael Stever. David Triggs. Pamela Valverde. Paul Warren. Timothy Wheeler. And our last student to get an award is Allison Yeager. Would my class please rise and face your audience? Boys and girls, please sit down. And congratulations to everyone here. Have a wonderful summer, too. Thank you.
And it's my pleasure to call up Miss Linda Anthony, our middle school assistant principal.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning especially to the class of 2011. I know that sounds far in the future, but you will get there, and we will be there to congratulate you then, too. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you today on behalf of Mr. Dino, who couldn't be with us because he's working with our current senior class, getting them ready for their graduation. But it's a wonderful thing to be here welcoming you to Hampton Bays Secondary School. Over the last few months, Mr. Dino and I have come to know you as you visited our school for the different orientations we provided. And in speaking with the 6th grade teachers, we've learned about your accomplishments, your abilities, the unique characteristics that make you you, and the great potential of this group that's sitting before us today. We welcome you to our secondary school family. We know that you will come forward and build on the excellent education you've had here at the elementary school, and we know that you are going to make us very proud. Congratulations on your accomplishments. You're moving to a new level of academic challenge and achievement. Parents, congratulations to you for the support that you've provided to bring your children here today. Mr. Dino and I look forward to working with you over the next few years as your children continue their journey in learning. Once again, congratulations and welcome to the secondary school.
Unfortunately for us, in the program it says Tommy Pandolfo is the accompanist. It's a little bit difficult to take your Earth Science Regents and accompany at the same time. So, instead we have Mr. Michael Santangelo. I'd like to thank you for coming in at the last minute.
I very well might cry. Don't make fun of
May you be blessed.
My favorite thing about kindergarten is physical education. My favorite thing about kindergarten is the listening center. Like recess the best. My favorite thing about kindergarten is playing computers. My favorite thing is writing workshop. Favorite thing about kindergarten is coloring. My favorite thing about kindergarten is writing workshop. I like playing with my friends the best. My favorite thing about kindergarten is when we made those giant flowers. We love the playground of the best.
Class of 2005, please rise. Face your parents and give them a big round of applause. Please be seated. I'm going to leave you with the words of Brian Dyson, former CEO of Coca-Cola. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is truly a gift, and that's why we call it the present. Congratulations. Have a great day, everyone.